And still, in my mind, this is such a credit to ZETA pushing DRX this far and DRX having answers. The depth of this team is unbelievable. DRX going to just get the lead for now, and they go through that protocol list again, so robust and kind. But we have to see if Laz can be a game changer, and you're right to highlight it before, because Stacks will be keeping track of this. This is something we'll see consistently. And what's the address on this now? Attention to detail towards middle. What are the switch-ups? We're going to see Sugar0 posted towards this, and there's that flash we knew was going to be coming. But Laz is not necessarily that bothered by it, still sticking around.
Posted up in range of the TP as well, so... Again, DRX almost having to completely rewrite their protocols here. Look how deep they're having to clear with the Trailblazer. It will be noted, Zest now on red alert.
I like the re-aggress on top middle, though. I like that they fought back late round and unfortunate miss, because that could have been such a game changer, but gets himself out and they sit towards CT, but they're trying to re-explore, and RB sees a drive-by from Sugar0, and they're just trying to get back in on the side. Buzz left in no man's land, but Depp couldn't get the punish in time. And now it's bizarre, it's a little out of the norm as 10 re-goes for a walk, and look who was waiting. Marco not giving up middle, it's still theirs. And ZETA just in no man's land, 20 seconds, where is that spike? It's off! It's trying to make a run for it. This is still a bit dangerous, and 2 men in middle. What was that round at the end?
And it takes them so long to make a decision. I mean, look at this. We just saw it. It's 30 seconds left.
Yes.
This is coming through. And look where the spike is. It's in B main, and then they decide to pull the rotation.
Yep.
Finances. One rifle in the hands of Depp. Laz looking to continue this pressure towards B main. Going to force out the TP nice and early. Again, different look here from DRX. This time around, it's Buzz to help Stacks outside B main. I'll be honest, in terms of A main or A lobby control, DRX don't know an awful lot. Other than when Laz was pushing out a couple of times early on. The tag on one, but just revealed no real follow-up there.
Players on A.
Yeah. Spike not committed yet, but we're at the 60-second mark. As Buzz makes his way over to retrieve it.
Oh, the timing.
Oh, he's stuck now, though.
Yeah, and he has no idea the trouble he's in.
Well.
Okay, still going to take Marco with him. Now this puts Depp on red alert. Rips off the head of Zest, goes back for seconds. He wants thirds. Doesn't get it this time. Hunter's Fury popped in the walk on the smoke. The criminal himself, Sugar0. Still going to find the impact. As a 1v3 for Stacks, the spike is on the other side of the smoke. 3 players between him and his goal. He's got flashes, he's got another one back up in 5. He's got utility for days. Does he get any definition on this? He gets the burst, almost catching him in no man's land, and he's bullying his way through the site.
He's going to get tagged up here, though. Going to have to commit to the plant, and he should get wall bangs. Just manages to escape away. He's taking so much damage. 10 will find the final blow. With nothing coming into that, the headhunter kill, 1 rifle in the hands of Depp. ZETA going to find this round, Lauren. Wow. It's so neck and neck. Even in the rounds where DRX feel as if they have so much control.
Yeah.
ZETA still managing to throw curveballs. Depp, so sharp.
I thought the third was ready.
He did so much damage.
Yeah.
So much damage.
You're not doing a bad job. So once again, rinse, repeat. We've seen it before, we'll see it throughout this game. The start from DRX.
He is stacked to greet the mid push.
Put a little bit more behind it this time. You do have Crow with you, and speaking of, finds RB.
Huge to shut that down.
Oh, the chip!
Marco. Yeah, Marco.
They know it.
A little bit of damage. And yeah, they always know it's Marco behind RB. It's always those two to regress. Depp will be called upon again, but going to respect this. Yeah, he's going to back up with the Zekas invested and the Trailblazers to follow through.
He's got to handle this, though. There's now Crow. Going to be a little late to the party, but actually it's Buzz to try and push a little further, but is greeted with a smile. Laz is unfussed, unfazed. And DRX, well, they feel as though they've taken space, but they can't find the opponents. Marco's like, what the hell is going on? And you're right, Sugar0 still waiting. Marco!
With
drops down, that's 3! He couldn't find a soul, and then he finds them all. It's a 2v2, and the HP is low, though. They can't have these longer fights. Laz still has that operator to try and bring into play. Switches out for the rifle, rightly so.
29 HP, 27 HP on Marco and Zest.
It's so little to play with. They can't get into any of these long fights here. They're buying time. They know they're locked on the site itself, maybe waiting for this smoke to dissipate. The swing from Marco. It's devastating work from Marco there. He is the one to get this round across. And bear in mind, he almost got caught in middle at the very start here.
First blood as well. It's actually crazy. The audible called here by DRX is fantastic. Even the push through initially into window gets shut down by Laz. And then Marco finds 3 kills. There's not an awful lot he can do there.
No.
Tour de Force popped here. Buzz going to have it in hand.
Like Depp tried to make an early move. Gets a lot of information. It does free up for this rotation.
Immediately.
Yeah, it just, the peek over the top sees nothing. I guess that's enough. They're going to go for a gamble on this one. For now, rightly so, but we know the DRX are quick to adjust plans if it does come into question. I don't think that flash got the information that they wanted off the back. I don't know if it actually caught 10 there. You can see this crunch in middle. 3 players on this. Now Sugar Zero is going to lean back towards A, maybe just to show presence and make sure that Al drone either gets, you know, kept in mind as Depp wants to go walking. And a close exchange. So they now know there's probably 2 at least pushed up towards mid. And the timing on this.
Swings with it. And Laz finds a kill as well.
Unbelievable timing, and 10's been unnoted. Now, oh, Depp's turned up in time. How is he over here? They're like, he was in mid a second ago, I promise. And now it all falls to pieces, and DRX's default, that was one of their strongholds, has been destroyed.
Fault here from DRX. They collapse towards mid. Depp, just the perfect swing with the Al drone there.
And he was everywhere, man. Yeah. He was in mid dealing with that.
And we see the Laz kill as well.
Oof. Alright, popping the ult, and away we go. Then we'll get all the answers to the questions we just had, because we have to close out this half. Will it be a nice cut of a lead for DRX, or will it be all even? It looks like DRX wants that pop potential towards A. We haven't seen this tested as much. We haven't seen this all in peace. The divide comes in. You can see the instantaneous pressure coming through. They've already noted the player on the site, but Marco takes down Sugar Zero. Can't do too much. It's already theirs.
Do have the lockdown for the retake here, so I'm always happy to put Sugar Zero down on the line, give him up for it, and there you go, the lockdown comes through nice and early, before the plant even comes through, the Hunter's Fury in response.
It's just been destroyed. RB still standing, takes down 10. First trade effective for ZETA as they try and take some space, but DRX come back in and scream into the night. They are not going down without a fight here. This should be 7 for them. Unless Crow finds a little bit of map 1 magic, not to be. It will be 5-7. So are now going to be working against the odds to make this work.
Absolutely. I'm glad Baller echoed again just the importance of depth here as actually Buzz, who's out in that opening engagement down to 22 HP, has to TP away. ZETA have their sights set on B side.
Yeah, and it looks a little scrappy.
That's completely isolated here actually on backside. The flash comes through and actually Sugar Zero there, he actually avoids the flash and finds 2 kills for it. But everything going the way of ZETA. Zest will find 1 before he falls, but it's a 2v4 now, and RB falls.
And this just hasn't been the start that we've normally seen. DRX have been good at converting these pistols, give them a little bit of wiggle room going forward, but this looks like this may be the first time it falls apart. Yeah, that is going to be 1 for ZETA here. Going to get the first in the second half, make it to 6, and that normally means making it to 7.
Yes, a lot of it rides on depth, but he's got to be self-sufficient, but I think kind of the second layer to that is ZETA stacking up and just these death ball hits overwhelm DRX. So we know that, again, from the previous map and from previous series, they're happy to just sit back. Phantom in the mix here.
Wow.
Buzz actually gets ahead of the turret as well. See the nano swarm as well actually put in just into the cubby and B main there, just to check if anybody had pushed. But still unnoted as of yet, I think.
RB sticks around. I feel, yeah, that got pinged out early. I don't know if they saw him or just maybe heard the step. Something, because Laz seemed all too aware of the chance of a swing from short.
Buzz, man!
Oh, god damn Buzz. So sharp. This is still all building towards middle. It's 4 players here. They can't really back away from this anymore, and Zest waiting to make the most of it. If they do not check this corner well enough, that's a right click, and that's a great flash. Oh, we're blind. All of them just ate that. And they carry on forward. A bullet to the back of the brain, and Zest can at least get Sugar Zero. But look at the damage that's being done here. Yes, Phantom's still in play, but these close corners. Crow just about deals with RB, but this is so dangerous. There's so many dangers. Every single angle, man. It's like a trap, a maze constructed here just to ensnare them. As Marco waits on the verge. You want short? Well, you gotta get past me. And he does. Laz somehow survives. And what? Right back at you. Stax gives him the drive-by. That's the Phantom lost. This could be a tragedy in the making. As Buzz looking to find that player. Crow gonna keep his head down as best he can and the readjust towards short. The drop down. Crow catches. And it's 7-7, but what a dangerous round. And the Phantom gets brought back in hand. You'd have been dead to rights.
There was a moment they were looking back towards 3. I was like, please.
Don't go there. Just don't go there, man. It's a bad place to be. It's a madman with a shorty. Don't go near it.
Marco doing his best Sugar Zero impersonation.
Arby's ahead of the smoke. I want to see if he peeks mid. Yeah, he is. And he catches the timing. Catches the head of Laz as well. Really nicely done. Only the bonus for ZETA here, but for DRX, this is essential. Quite critical to the game plan. You don't want that confidence to just brew over and brim for ZETA.
And the flash through actually going to confirm presence on short still, at least depth on the other side of it. I believe Sugar Zero posted up in A lobby, and ZETA look to re-explore mid now. You see the pings coming through on the minimap as well, just to note the trap on Pizza. Makes me believe they're going to drift towards market here. Again, actually the Shock Dart going to deal with it, so
nice.
A little bit of a pump towards mid here just to try and pull a rotation, but look how deep, I talked about this, how deep DRX are playing.
Yeah, and one to kind of deal with any opening burst, which is limited, and two, the weaponry. Again, Depp is the only one really that has the big damage potential in this round. Okay, I've lied to you, because the Stinger's fantastic. It's actually the best gun in the game. What? Of course it's the best gun in the game! No worries, they're destroying them in the bonus round. And now they get upgrades galore. Look at it, Crow. Yeah, give me that Phantom Lovely, give me the Vandal. I'm all about it, no problem. Spray from
so much
Zest.
damage.
He sent them back, but they're still standing, they're still breathing, and that's enough to be able to pull the trigger. So Zest and RB, what? He gets Crow. What a little bit of a turnaround in this round, as Zest is now the one in the 1v2. How do you deal with a player like 10 and Depp? How do you clear these corners? I don't think you can. They've dipped away towards the side. Depp does the dodge! It was so close. And they convert the bonus.
Sugar Zero
Don't know, man. I don't understand.
Outrageous econ rating. But the number of times he was getting kills was short, and now making a Stinger work versus rifles.
Rifles!
I've got to say, that's borderline unforgivable for Sugar Zero to find 2 kills in that scenario.